Hi, we're looking at Magpie3 and specifically looking into that problem of when you find a search string using in the index of, a lot of times it'll return that person has typed a word, but actually what is found is just the letter pattern. So for instance, if you take a look at the code, it looks to see if in the statement you said the word no, and if so, they're going to say, why so negative? Well, the problem with that is sometimes certain words, like for instance, K-N-O-W, like I know you, or knowledge is nice, it'll actually take a look at the N-O inside of that word, and it'll say, why so negative, just because it found that word. So they've made a better version of trying to find keyword. So it's not just looking for the pattern of letters, but it actually takes a look at what's before and after the search string. So what we've done here, I'm going to show you how to, you haven't seen the debugger much, but in our project, let's go ahead and restart this. I'm going to reset the machine. We're going to compile this and compile that. And we're going to start a new one here. And, oh, actually, before I do, I want to make sure to stop it right as it gets to find keyword. I'm going to press a little stop button right there so we can watch it in the debugger. So I'll put the code over there and press OK, and I'm going to say I know no plans. So awkward. I don't want it to say no for the NO in this word, but I do want it to react to that one. So let's go ahead and press the return, and the debugger will stop where I asked it to. And at this point, you can take a look at the string statement here. They tell us has I know no plans. That's what I typed. And the search string, because the call looks for no, it wants to find it. And in fact, it found it in position 3. Sure enough, 0, 1, 2, 3. There's the NO in 3. It also occurs over here at index 10. So we're just going to step through to see what happens. So when we step through, we're going to make a new string before and after. It's not there yet. If I do this, now you see that we have before and after. It's been initialized with nothing in there. And if it's found, it'll be a number that's not a -1, but if it's nothing to the left, if it finds it on the very first letter, we don't want to add anything. So if it's strictly greater than 0, it's not in the first position. We're going to say we're going to get a copy of the letter before, and in this case it should be a K. So we've put K now in before, and similarly, as long as the last letter of the string that we're looking for, in this case it's NO, isn't the last of the phrase, we're going to store into the letter after the NO, which in this case is W, from the word K-N-O-W. You can sort of see that right here. So if we step through, we can see we only get to that part if it actually isn't what we want. In other words, if you look at this if statement, if it's a letter like anything before A or after Z, and you'll notice as we step through, it didn't detect it after the K-N-O-W, but it did detect it here.